Hey trumpets, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to do an ensemble music review for the song Imperial Overture by Anne McGinty. This piece is in 4/4 time with some measures of 3/4 sprinkled in, and it has a B flat first valve in the key signature. Along the way we'll play some other notes, B natural and E flat and A flat, and I'll point them out as we go. But mainly, we'll go through the piece section by section and practice along together. Let's get started with the first part of this song, the first 9 measures. The speed here is 120 beats per minute, but I'm going to take my metronome a little bit slower to help us with those notes and rhythms. Let's do the first 9 measures. Ready? Watch out for B flats and A flat. A flat is second and third valve, and it's in measure number 7. 1, 2, beginning, ready, set, and. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now, for some more practice, let's try it again. It may be fast, but do your best to keep up and keep those fingers fingering those notes. Ready? 1, 2, beginning, ready, set, and. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, measure 10 to measure 17. Here, we have a rhythmic ostinato. It's important that we play our quarter notes and our eighth notes and dotted quarter notes in just the right spots. So be careful of all of the note values for our quarters, eighths, and dotted quarters that get 1.5 beats. Measure 10. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Rest, rest. Let's do that section one more time. Play along with me. 1, 2, measure 10, ready, and. Rest, rest. And those eighth notes right before 17 are the pickup notes into the next section. We'll start with those pickup notes, and we're going to play up to measure 25. I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, set, play, bum, bum, bum. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's do that section again. Pickups to 17. 1, 2, ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're up to measure 25. Again, in this section, we have the note A flat. It's actually in measure 27, and it's the first note, quarter note A flat, 2 and 3. Remember that we're still playing our B flats too, first valve. Ready? 1, 2, measure 25, ready, and. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Right. Let's do that section one more time as well for practice. Measure 25. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Right. Here, in this line where we just stopped with that note G, it says andante cantibile. That means that the mood of the piece has changed a bit. It's gotten slower and softer and gentler. So I'm going to slow my metronome down to 72 beats per minute. We have some rests to count, but now we have some pickup notes to measure 35. And those pickup notes are eighth notes G, G, C, B, C. So we're going to start right there, and in this section we're using B natural fingerings. Pickups to 35. 1, 2, and 1. Ready, go. Let's try that again. Pickups to 35. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, set, pickups, go. That's better. The first time, my note D didn't come out. Now we've got some 5 measures rests, and then we get to a section that says allegro con spirito. That means we're picking up the speed again like we did at the beginning of the piece. So I'll take my metronome back up to around 120. And we're going to start with the pickups to 46. Bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum 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 bum. In this segment, we have E flats. E flats are fingered second and third valve, and there's two of them actually, one in measure 47 and one in measure 48. Here we go, pickups to 46. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Good, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, set, go. Now we're up to measure 53, and we're going to play from here to 62. 1, 2, softly, 53. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, stop. Great. Let's do that section again. 53. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. Two, three, 4. 1, 2, ready, stop. Finally, our last line. Now this might be the trickiest section of all, because halfway through, they add a bunch of different flats. In measure 62, 63, 64 is A flat, 2 and 3. In measure 65, it starts with D flat. That's a 1 and 2. Mark it with a pencil. D flat is like C sharp. And then C, B flat, which is in the key signature, then A flat, 2 and 3. Next comes G flat. That's like an F sharp, 2, and then E flat, 2 and 3. So that middle measure of our last line has a lot of flats. All of the notes are flat except for one, C. Let's try from 62 to the end. 1, 2, last line. 1, 2, ready? Let's do it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. And we're making progress. One more time for good measure. 1, 2, last line, ready, go. Great. And if you keep practicing, I know you'll get it. Now, go ahead and try to play through this piece again on your own, or try playing it along to the recording in our band music recordings folder. And until I see you next time, keep practicing.